Guess who's back? Okay, no, seriously though. I'm back. And hopefully better. I'm back and I'm better. Anywho, for the people coming back to my channel, welcome back. For the new watchers, I hope you enjoy this video. I have no idea what I'm doing, so we shall go with it. Anywho, I have not uploaded in a long time, and I'm going to tell you why. I was pregnant. I had a baby. He was born in November, and I had horrible morning sickness. But to be honest, I think what happened was I bought a planner, and the planner smelled. It smelled really strong. And it just deterred me. It was like every time I would look at a planner, I would just gag. It was disgusting. Sorry. TMI. Anywho, so I just kind of went to digital and like sticky notes through my whole pregnancy. Obviously, he was born November, so I'm feeling much better. And I am in a new planner because back then I was in rings. So I'm going to give you guys a flip through kind of explanation of what's going on here. And then once this video is done, I'm going to make another video, plan with me. Now, unfortunately, it is 1 o'clock in the morning here because this is the only time that I got both of my little ones asleep. And my 2 teenagers, you know, they're good because they mind their own. But my little ones, they are clearly troublemakers. I will try to do a plan with me weekly on Sundays, but again, we shall see. I'm hopeful that, you know, I can. I've set up a little area specifically for this. I am in a different location. We moved. That's another thing. We moved from Puerto Rico to Georgia. So yes, I am back in the States, which is awesome, but still having trouble finding stationery stores. So any recommendations are welcome. So let's get to it. This is a VDS, brown in the outside and light brown in the inside. I don't know. What you see is what you get. I didn't organize or didn't, you know, make anything pretty. I'm horrible at decorating. I use it just like this. So this is scratch paper. So usually what I do is, you know, if I need to write anything, it's written down in here, and then this just gets tossed. See, this is brain dumping because I wanted to set up a rings reference for homeschool, but it didn't work out. I don't know why. I do have a A5 rings that I'm using to kind of like jot down notes around the house. So we shall see if it turns into something. Then back here I have medical. I made this. This really came in handy. Excuse me. So if any of my kids are running a temperature, I will write it down. If I gave them medicine, I will write down, because this is like a time on the side. And if I gave him like cough medicine at 7 p.m., I will mark it 7:30, whatever time I gave it to him, and the condition. So if it's obviously fever, I will put like a fever, and cough if there's no cough, or, you know, if he's got like an earache or anything. It's 24 hours. So in the back, it starts at 12 a.m. and ends at 11 a.m. and then 12 p.m. and ends at 11 p.m. Then we have a check, some USPS stamps, and some stickers that I bought from Etsy and printed and cut on my Cricut. That goes there. And here we have stickies and washi, just in case. I like to just quickly put washi on stuff. And then this that I don't even use is there. Okay, so this is my favorite of all time. This is the Paper Test Undated Yearly Planner. I think that's what it's called. I love this. She needs to make this one dated. And I know she has the compact one, but I want a full year dated. That would be awesome. I do have the sterling ink one, and although it is beautiful, I'm not feeling it. I don't know why. Let's get into it. My babies, see, welcome my little one. We have homeschooling, my daily, monthly scratch off, my tracker, which I'm not consistent with, but I will show you why I'm not consistent with it. And then this is my little one. Yearly holidays. This is my medical. I made this as well. This is, and again, a lot of my stuff is just me browsing through Etsy and being like, okay, I want to make that. I'm going to make this and I'm going to make that. And that's usually what I do. Obviously we have the 12 months, 6 boxes in each month, just in case I need to do whatever that cleaning is, you know, more than twice or more than 4 times a month. Like the guest bathroom should really be cleaned at least once a week. But clearly, I don't know what happened there. Then we have the monthly birthdays. This is my meal planning section. Now, I am not going to get into this because in my next video, did I say that already? I'm going to upload a video, plan with me, after this. And part of that plan with me will be doing my meal planning, because I do my meal planning on Sundays. Sundays is where I reset, I'm sure most of us do. This is my homeschool section. I have my weeks, and then letter, theme, sight word. Again, my weeks. That way, you know, it matches and it's easier for me. So anything marked in blue means we did homeschool. The little tiny blues means we did the bare minimum homeschooling. And these are the rest of the quarterlies. These are my monthlies. Now my monthlies, let me double check this. Okay. My monthlies, for some reason, my video keeps cutting off. My monthlies, they, you know, how it happens is how it gets written. Now I try to write on with pencil, but sometimes it just, you know, I mean, I'm in a hurry. I'm just writing it down. So for my monthlies, let me give you one. Okay, here. So for my monthly, open boxes mean holidays, closed boxes mean birthdays. And then usually I would do the yellow, and I haven't. I guess I haven't gotten around to it. But normally what I would do is I would do this one first. I don't know if the camera was picking it up, but I would do these first. These are yellow, and then, hold on. Sorry guys, my husband interrupted me. I'm hiding in the closet. He's like, it scared him. Anywho, I was talking about my school. So yellow means no school. So usually what I'll do, I will put it on here, and then I will put it in my monthlies. It looks like I haven't just yet. I haven't gotten around to it. Pero, again, open means holidays, closed means birthdays. So this is how I plan my monthlies. And then now we are in my my weeklies. Now I have 2 type of weeklies set up in this planner. I have the homeschool weekly, and then I have my regular weekly. So the weeklies that come pre-drawn in here are the ones I use for the homeschool. I usually put the week, the date, the weather, the time my son wakes up, the time my son goes to bed, and any notes of what we did throughout the day about homeschool. If there's no homeschool, I will put like why we didn't homeschool or what happened. And then this is also something I created. This is supposed to serve as a pre-planning, because I have so much activity books and so much stuff that it was just really, it was just really hard for me to remember like what I wanted to work on. And so I made this, and although I do love it, it's too structured. So I will show you later on. I do change it a little bit, and I think it works better. So back to this. This is what happened. This is what we worked on. Like for example, slashes mean we didn't do anything, and then check marks means we did. And like, for example, I know this is the math box. We drew and counted apples. And then this, that was Thursday the 18th. Friday the 19th, looks like we did counting bears. The colorful bears, math matching, writing. We did pencil grasp. during math, and then looks like we didn't read that day. The next day we read the 5-minute bedtime story. We were working on the phonetic sound A, on the letter sound A. I bought a new animals encyclopedia. Love it. Anyways, we're using it for science. So that's usually how the homeschool weekly. So this is what actually happens. And then this was tipped in to sort of pre-plan. It is working, and I do keep it, but I do add an actual pre-planning section because I need something that I can input every week, and that's going to be shown on my next video. So if you're interested, stay and watch my next video. Anyhow, this is this week. We also have to-dos on the side here. See, no actual homeschool today. He was sick, so we had a rest day. Although the wicked never rests, so I did do some homeschool research. And then we did do a field trip. We went to the library, which he really enjoyed. Down here I have again my tracker, and again this, I think this is why why I can't track the big one. And you see, even like this week isn't started, but it's already pasted in, and maybe, yep, I pasted in that one, and I'll paste in as many as I can, and I try to spread them out so they're not all in the same area. So you see here, I changed this a little bit, not too much. Over here was just too structured, so I made the boxes bigger, and then I removed some of these. So I had phonics, sight words, I had daily on here, I had social, I had notes. I'm like, I take notes here, so why would I need a note section there? So what I did is I added my theme on the top. You see, I was already writing it in, so I figured, you know what? Why don't I just put it on here, and then that way I don't have to write it in. So it's theme, color, letter, number, and then on this side, oh no, let me see actually. Oh yeah, no, I think that's all of it. No, it isn't. Oh, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, let me double check, because now it's going to eat at me. Okay, no, I usually do leave that side blank. Okay, so you see I did make the boxes bigger, and this is this week. And I removed the daily. It's like I was already doing that letter of the week, all about me. We do that automatically, so there's no need to check it. And then Messy Art Friday, I left that because we actually do that, and that encourages me. Like, I know I have to do one art activity a week at least. My son is very paper to pen, pen to paper, and so I have to do activity. I have to encourage him to do just some fun activities. You know, he wants to do letters and numbers, and like, you know, let's do some paint and that kind of stuff. So, and this week he did a lot of paint. He's actually kind of obsessed with it now. So there's that. Anywho, so that was my homeschool week. Then we have therapy. This is what I talked about with the therapist. This is what I need to work on at home. These are my questions for the therapist, and more questions for the therapist, and any notes. This is my note section, my sticky notes section. I'm clearly obsessed with sticky notes. My son says it all the time, but I do use them. You'll see them throughout the whole planners, and I make a lot of my sticky notes. See, like these, I love these, and you will see them mostly in my dailies, in my week/dailies. So after the sticky notes, okay, so this is my week. So this is the first one that I set up. I was setting it up to see how I like it, and I do like it. I just tweaked some things here and there. There was just too much space there. I was like, I can write that a lot smaller and have more room. So this is really what I ended up with. We have like the dates on top. I have the full week where I can see the full week. And then my meals at the bottom, and obviously any notes and any journaling in the middle. And right now, I was folding it as a kind of a Dutch door system. And although I do love it, I have to keep folding the paper and holding it in. I was like, no. So maybe if it's something really, really important, I will, but for now, I'm not. It's just, you know, it's ridiculous to have to keep on holding it. I love this, this layout. And then I think I've started, oh no. Oh, so this week I started adding the week number. And then I made, looks like, see, I changed it. I keep changing it to see what works. Like this week I didn't do the boxes, and I'm like, I can't see if I have an appointment that day. Like for specifically on this day, I don't know if I have any appointment. So this week I did. See, I did through all of them. And this layout right here worked really well for me. You see, I had appointments, so that's perfect. My to-do list under there. This is today or yesterday, because it's already past midnight. It's already 1:30 a.m. And then this is my pre-planning, my new pre-planning section. So again, I had this as a pre-planning sort of. I would print it out just like that, or pre-filled with obviously more information. And then that was my pre-planning, but it wasn't customizable. I couldn't, it was already printed on there. So it wasn't, you know, it wasn't going to work. Although I am keeping it, I'm just tweaking it. Anyhow, so I added the main sections. You know, I was talking with a friend, and she pretty much told me, like, you're doing too much. So what I'm trying to do is focus. I think that's going to be my word of the year. Okay, guys. This time, it wasn't my husband. It was my phone. My phone decided I didn't have enough space. So, I mean, this should really be like, hey, we're about to stop your video. Do something. You know, let me know. Because, you know, you keep talking. Anywho, before I run out of space again. So where I can't quite remember what was the last thing I was saying, but this is the pre-planning homeschool section, and I've separated by the main subjects I want to hit. I was talking with a friend, and she was like, girl, you are doing too much. Focus, Tashi, focus. You know who you are. And so, actually, you know what? Focus should be my word of the year. Because I'm all over the place. Anywho. So my 5 main sections, obviously, the math, the reading, and the writing, language arts. So we have, and I have 5. I didn't want this to be so structured that it was like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I want it to be like 5. There's 5 things in math, 5 writings, 5 language arts, you know, and I can hit those. I can just do math one day and hit 3 of those maths, or all 5. You know, I mean, sometimes my kid will be on it nonstop. I have to tell him, like, okay, we're all done, buddy. He gets mad. He gets home and he's like, I want to do work. Anywho. So, I wanted to add 5 sections, 5 different activities, different workbooks, worksheets, whatever the case was, right? Because I wanted to try my other workbooks, because I was with the original, not this one because I removed it, but with the original one, it was just repeated, the same thing on there over and over and over. And although, yes, we were doing like different units, but it was just like the same workbook over and over. And it became, you know, it was repetition, and I want to get out of that rigidness, you know. So I really like, this is the first week using this, pre-planning. And I am on my video, I am going to do it. I am going to switch some things around, like right here, books. One book, I had no room there, so I'm going to add books here, and I'm going to change this too. I didn't like this notes section. So books would move. I think I'm going to add life skills down here. And then field trips. I want to do one field trip a month. Again, I don't know if I said this already because my video cut off, but I want to do one field trip a month because I want to do one homeschool related field trip, because we go to the store, we go to grocery shopping, you know, we go places, but one of those trips I want it to be completely homeschool related. Science, I am looking for a science activity or science experiments. I have one that's called Easy Science 40 activities or something like that, or experiments. And it is amazing, but he won't understand it. It's just too complicated. So I need to find something a lot easier. But I do want to do science at least once a week. Right now we're looking into the sea animals. I have like a big sea animal book on encyclopedia. So this is sort of like electives. And that's why I want to move life skills down here. And then I'll have 4. So this may be blank. This may not be blank. This brain dump section in the middle, I don't know if I want to add a full page, a half page, even like a Dutch door system. I haven't yet decided. So this one works. This brain dump, the brain dump, the way my mind does brain dump is this. When I got into the planner, when I got into planners, I found Monique Plans, Miss Monique, and I think she was like Paper and Jesus something. I don't know. Oh my God. No, it's like Monique something. Anyways, I love the way she did her brain dumps, and they were forever like engraved in my mind. And so that's why you see like my weeks. My weeks is a journaling, but it's also brain dumping. You know, there's to-do lists on here. And so I don't know if I want to do like a full page, a half page. I haven't yet decided. This works, but I feel like it just feels weird there. That's it for my pre-planning section. And this is going to cover, I'm going to be able to fit, I mean, the whole year in this book. The plan is, because I usually do a year, you know. I do these yearly. So, but because I'm only using 4 pages for my dailies, I still have 3 left. So I figured 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And then I can even use this one for something and then start the week here. But I don't like starting the week. I like when I can see it on both pages. So I'd be the week and Monday and then Tuesday and Wednesday. So towards the back, I have my health section, or the kids' health section, really. So I make these again. All my stuff I make. I mean, I go and I look at ideas and I just make them. This is to write down like the last appointments. Like for example, my newborn, his last appointment was not 12/15. It was actually January something, so I need to update that. The same goes for the dental for the kids. These need to be updated. But this just tells me when was the last time they had an appointment. And especially, you know, we're a military family. We move, so we need to keep track of medical stuff. It's important. We have some more stickies. This is just like a shopping list. And this was going to be a shopping list, but I realized I had this. And I'm like, let's run out of that. And then once I run out of that, I'll start using this section here. This, I don't know. I was thinking about using it for sizes, like reference. More stickies. I make these stickies. And, you know, I make them in Word and I print them out on stickies. Amazing. You will see these used like throughout my week. Let's see, like you see to-do, shopping list. I prefer the white ones, but you know, I run out of the white ones really fast. Then we have obviously my cards. These are the sight words for the year. And anything highlighted means he already knows it. This is from an Etsy seller. I don't know her name, but she's amazing. I told her I had the paper test. I told her how many boxes, and she made this. Now, I would love to find an Etsy or anybody that makes this and sends it to you physically. Like, make it on like that pencil board, hard plastic. What is it? This one here. Like this. That hard one would be amazing. I haven't found one. I tried looking, but then I have the same back here, but it is with spaces. Then here I have these because I cut them up. I don't like using whiteout because when I write on it, it just looks all funky. So I tend to cut up a little piece, stick it on to you know, cover whatever I didn't like, and then right over it. And these are the Avery. A picture of my dad. I got this from Books A Million. Yes, Books A Million. It's 50 books to read before you die. I've only read one book from this list, and it's all the way at the bottom. So my goal is to read all of them. But the first book is the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I haven't seen the movies, and I have not read the books clearly, so wish me luck. Anywho, that is pretty much it. I'm sorry for all the disruptions in this video. I try to record it all in one, but clearly, you know, life happens. So anywho, if you're new to my channel, I would appreciate if you subscribe and like this video. If you are not new to my channel, welcome back. Thank you for coming back, and I hope you like this video. Stay in touch. I will be making the plan with me, uploading that next. So thank you. Bye.